biomes in the map.
But this is
Now, imagine the person who wins the, like, if you win the first game.
Oh, you are feeling
so. Everyone else is like, oh goodness, like this is it. You are now on.
They're gonna have to figure out how to extend the tournament so that they don't lose their opportunity at that $50,000
somebody
prize
has
pool.
to win.
All right, take a look at some of the streamers we have. I think we're gonna jump over to see what Mikolau is doing. Should be familiar to you guys.
We've seen him on actually a lot of broadcasts before. Very good FPS player.
His buddy is Gotaga.
Beautiful voice.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to the new desert area. Now there's a very cool kind of multi-story hotel, hostel, paradise, resort place here. But it looks like they're going to go outside that establishment.
Slow. Although it looks like there might be a...
Is he just going to riff reset?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of riffs here.
No. They're going to grab an item first. They have to.
You guys were talking about this a little earlier. A lot of times when people are playing competitively, they won't just hot drop, right? They often will slow down, get a little bit more vision, know who's around them.
We saw it at the Pro-Am a few times, right? Whereas most people, they want to stay separated. The difference is here is now there's actually a big incentive to getting eliminations, right? Like $6,500 every single match.
Yeah.
It's not a small amount.
Yeah.
Again, more money. That's also more money than I will ever see.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. In my life.
What is your lower threshold?
Oh, Gotaga's in trouble. No, here he comes. He has attack shock and he's going to land on the roof. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, no!
Oh.
Stone Mountain! Oh, no. Got to look up in the sky.
What we saw there was you can see
elated.
the reticles on the change with Season 5. You can actually see how many pellets hit with your shotgun.
Pookie Face is an invite, and her partner is going to be NGZG. They're currently in combat. Uh-oh. Wrapping up. There's not a lot of materials left. That's it.
I don't have any more mats.
Neither do I.
All right.
She's knocked out Daquan.
Oh, this is not good. Not good! Noah J. 456 takes down Pookie Face, and that was Daquan as well.
Yeah.
Pookie Face getting the good knockout, but not eliminated.
Daquan, Noah's not out of the woods yet.
All right, let's see if we can play out this scenario.
Is it not Noah?
It would. We could go up to
Kitty Plays. Now, Kitty Plays is a player to talk about because in the Pro-Am, she actually took 3rd place in the match for charity money. She was very, very close. It was Ninja Marshmallow taking 1st, Courage JD taking 2nd, and Kitty Plays was actually the team that took 3rd place. And interestingly enough, the partner that she invited to be her teammate is actually tfue, who is commonly regarded in the community as one of the best players in Fortnite.
Right now, for watching Merchman, that means that Daquan must have gotten eliminated there.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's his partner, possibly.
Or they switched.
It's possible.
We went over to Kitty Plays in Dusty Divot, which I don't know if I'm comfortable calling it Dusty Divot anymore because it's now green and luscious. And
that's true.
There's water.
There's not a lot of
everywhere.
dust left. Yeah. It's regrown very nicely after the meteor hit.
All right, we're going to leave Pookie Face here and go check out, see what Tim the Tap Man is up to. You can see him in the top left there.
I should have had the second guy too.
I like it. I feel like he always uses this tomato head guy. That's his jam. Have you guys ever had tomato jam?
Plenty of room to get rowdy.
Sounds horrible.
Is that a thing? Isn't that just called ketchup?
Oh, yeah, that's ketchup.
Isn't that just ketchup?
Or salsa?
All right, Tim, tell us your strategy.
I just have a weird sense I'm going to find someone sitting like in a wall. Like just sitting in a room. Holding like an angle on me.
It's a good strategy.
Trees aren't hit.
At least he's ready for it. You know, his strat is to be ready for
not hit, you said?
everything.
Wall people.
Wall people.
The only thing we're really lacking is I have no shield.
77 players left already. And the first circle is about to move.
He seems pretty confident with his kit, aside from the fact that he doesn't have shield.
I mean, hunting rifles are great. I feel like tac shotguns are
At least we didn't die first,
useful,
right?
especially because the recent Season 5 changes have really
we're going to win, dude.
helped them out.
Hearing that TSM Hamlin's actually going to fight over at Lucky Landing. Going to check it out.
Hamlin with myth.
So this
a lot of TSM players in the tournament today.
Out of all the teams, this is the team that when I saw on the roster, I was like, whoa, okay. Feel like
That's
I think they have a very good chance of winning just 2 back-to-back. Like,
right.
We got Hammonds and Myth. Win 1. Oh, win 2. All right. Good night.
End of the show.
End of the show.
Easy as that. Just
Apparently
1-2.
they were just
Done.
engaged in a fight, a little bit of a skirmish, and they seem to have retreated a bit, trying to play safe.
Oh, no! Who actually got him? It was 7 Nos.
I'm safe.
Really good shot there. And now Myth has to fight alone. There's not really going to be a feasible way unless Myth slowly builds himself up. And even then, I don't know if it's going to be super feasible to bring Hamlin's up if they push aggressively.
Let's listen in.
I don't think I can even
Hamlin's up if they push aggressively.
I'm gonna call out where it's at.
Let's listen in.
Looks like it sounded like Myth just took a
rip.
rip.
Gotta go back
If
to
they
lobby.
push
Yeah,
aggressively.
Resi.
Yep, I think Myth is just...
Was that you just left?
Is that you just left?
Myth, no.
Come back.
I think it's kind of a smart decision. You just make sure that you get a
That
higher
you
placement
just
or get yourself a
That
chance
you
to
just
fight
left.
and take a
Myth,
win
no.
later. But we'll see if they push Myth here. I think it's kind of a smart decision. You just make sure that you get a
That
higher
you just
placement
left.
or get yourself a
That
chance
you
to
just
fight and
left.
take a
Myth,
win
no.
later. But
Not
we'll
for
see
a
if
while.
they push Myth here.
I think
Oh! Wow, 7 Knots is on it.
Man, fuck.
Came around side.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like it.
Just as my confidence of that they're the ones who make it's still good take a quick, but at least
Yeah.
it's not going to be 2 games.
I mean,
It
it
won't
was
be
a
this one.
really
Won't be
good.
this one.
To be fair, it was a very, very good snipe from 7 Nos. Right when they were just farming, there was no opportunity for Hamlin to actually fight back, and that's very key in a duo scenario, actually.
Then they just kept putting pressure on Myth, wouldn't let him build up. Be safe.
Yeah, yeah, they played aggressive at the appropriate time.
We got the phase duo here. Can use the launch pad. He's trying to get to it. Got it. Oh, that's fine.
We gotta chase that. They're weak. At the house, at the house, at the house.
The aggression.
Wow, they're trying to
got
get
another
that
jump pad.
elimination.
That guy's weak. Venturion's weak.
Oh!
Chasing him down.
Look at this.
Smart move.
Are you jumping?
I really appreciate this move from Spaceline.
Give me a sec.
Instead of just following him straight in.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they shot down the launch pad. Oh no, it's right here. There's another team behind them. Play safe, play safe, play safe.
Nice.
I let them there. One shot, one shot, one
Oh.
shot. No mad. Again. Headshot the Venturio, he's weak.
This is a
Yeah.
tough spot. Got a knock.
Keep going.
Good for both these members of FaZe, Spaceline, and Tempo.
I need wood.
These guys want that elimination prize pool.
Just chasing it down.
They're low on materials. It's going to be tough for them to really justify pushing through, but they have gotten some damage, so maybe.
They sit up, sure. Be careful. They're in here. Right behind you. This is serious. They're inside right now. I'm gonna break down. Yo, go to the basketball right here. Go southeast, southeast. Why? Southeast. He's right here. He's right here in this little cubby closet. Go up above him and hit the thing.
Surround him.
In that little cubby where the chest is? Yeah. Right above, yep. Force him out.
Oh! Wow. He didn't replace the ceiling there.
He ran towards the west.
Communication.
He's right under us now?
There we go.
No, he got someone else. He's in the same. You have any T4s?
Oh, wow. That was
So many people. There we
Got
go.
him. Yeah, I thought Tempo got that elimination, but it was just actually 2 other teams down there, just solos.
Good job, dude.
That was insane, actually. They
I'm
played
picturing
aggressive.
I'm picturing there was just one guy who's been there like half the game, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, there's people here."
No.
What do I do?
I really like that. They're well positioned. Here is Spaceline's teammate. Drops him a med kit, but there's already actually first aid kits on Spaceline.
Now we gotta go farm.
What I really appreciate about that is, despite the fact that they were so aggressive, they actually didn't give away their positioning advantage at any point in time.
I've got.
Let's see if these guys loading up that victory. Going over to check out Courage JD. Eating some mushrooms there in Dusty Divot.
Courage, 2nd place at the Pro-Am. Very close to taking a win.
I'm honestly dropping my tack. I don't need it.
Okay. I only have 3 guns, so I'm just gonna hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
Fans of Optic should be feeling pretty good
Nobody's gonna
about
take this
Courage
Magnum
and
just to have
Baldy
it,
spot.
Alright.
Got
way?
materials, they're pretty safe.
Let's go.
In the circle. I was watching.
This tree's got full health.
I was watching Courage yesterday. He gets a win and he celebrates by running back to the back wall there and just kicking his chair in excitement. And I was like, yeah, I'm the same. You know, that's what I do every time I go.
I would do that if I ever won a
Build
game.
up right here.
Yeah, sure, sure.
You might be in the shack right in front of us. The door's open.
Yep. I don't have a trap.
I don't have a trap
I think
either.
Is it a pump shotty in there?
I think it's bait. It's bait. It's bait. It's bait. It's bait.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's bait for sure.
Baldy calling bait.
Looking through the cracks.
Look how safe they're playing.
He's not on the shelf or anything. There's
I just grabbed the shotty.
just explosions.
Like, there's somebody in there like.
They're on my red marker.
Oh, there's a guy by there's a 1x1
Some
up here.
people leave traps in
Yeah,
there.
I see it. I see it.
Scary.
I say we go north.
Sheds are actually my favorite
like
place
right
to
here.
leave a trap.
My red marker. Let's get a
60
break.
players left. Now, we
Break.
kind of expected this, that these
This might
players
be
would
one shot. Oh, no, it's
try
not
to
one
play safe and last as
break
long
it.
as they can in this game.
Let's
60
go.
players left, and this circle is closing in. It's going to be pretty small. I think players are going to have to fight each other at some point.
Yeah.
And it's
go
going to
right here,
happen.
like-
It's just going to be like this domino
Yeah,
effect.
right this little
You're going to
mound.
get to like
Yeah.
circle
Right in
6,
the
and then
zone.
just one person's going to shoot.
Someone
Everyone's
just
going to look.
Okay.
So what Courage just saw, that if you saw the rift break in the sky, if you guys aren't familiar with that, it's when you
Right here,
take a
right?
rift, you then get teleported up into the air,
Yeah.
you have an opportunity to basically
Building
just drop again. But it makes a lot of noise, and it shows you where they're dropping from. So
I'm gonna build a 1x1 right next to you too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him in the storm. Coming out. There's like 2 different teams at least. He's in the gas.
I don't have much help for you right now.
Doesn't have a very
I hit him
good
in the
range
storm.
setup. Can hold his zone on with the greedy arrow.
C4ing? Or no, nading.
honest mistake.
You can tell he felt much safer when he realized it was just an aid.
Yeah, C4s are absolutely monstrous when it comes to demolishing buildings.
Behind us,
Tough to
behind
the
us,
explosions.
west.
Like
This is going to be a tough spot, and this is what we're talking
far.
about.
I
When
see.
there's a lot of people in circles closing
They're
in,
looking at us.
there's a lot of action that needs to happen because
I
these
just
people
made
have
a
been
build, I
delaying
panicked build.
eliminating opponents.
We got
Okay,
shot down.
shots down, it's fine. We're getting shot from the back
We're
too.
getting spammed, yeah. I think we might have to push these kids in front of us, bro.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a move
Might have to
somewhere.
push them.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Notice the
Teamwork
amount of
right here.
resources Courage has.
I got tagged hard.
Behind us too, bro. Close
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
us.
Oh, he's above me. I'm weak.
On you, 1 shot.
He just bounce padded, or he's still above? One's still above?
Got him.
You knocked him?
Yep. Knocked on me.
We're getting shot down. I'm knocked.
I tried.
Oh, no!
I tried to place the bounce pad on my way down.
Alright, well.
Now, I'm not sure if that was the teammate, the guy that we're fighting, or someone else, but
Yep.
that is the danger of building too high. So if you don't have a bounce pad,
This is awkward.
Yeah.
a way to get down quickly.
Yeah, just a bad spot.
Yeah, definitely making sure your ascent is important, getting high ground on your opponent, but then the descent is just as important, making sure there's a safe
Looks
way
like
to come down.
Tenpo's lost the space line.
Yeah.
I don't know if their aggression got the better of them, or if they maybe got caught out. But Tenpo now with 3 kills. At this point, he just wants to probably, survive, hide.
I mean, the beauty of duos is 1v2 is not hard.
You can just take the
Harder.
It is tough.
Harder.
It is
Not
tough, but
impossible, I should
not
say.
as
Yeah.
bad as a 1v3
Yeah, exactly.
or a 1v4.
That's what I'm talking about.
Heavy shotgun and an
Math.
SMG and a lot of explosives on Tempo's side, so that's pretty good. Doesn't have any replenishment for his shields, but 3 med kits. And he's got bouncers too.
Oh, this guy doesn't see him. Let's see how patient he is.
He's trying to anticipate where he's going. He
Came
might go up the
around
cliff.
math
He
too.
might just run. Maybe he's going to look to get close and try to sticker SMG.
Oh, wow.
So low. He must
Rick
have
was
known.
super low. He even had a fireplace. Didn't want to
Well
use
done.
it. And minis?
6 minis.
Wow.
He doesn't need them. Yeah, he has to decide whether he wants to hold minis. Okay, he's going to drop the grenades. I like that choice.
You go Nick Merckx.
Also solo now. He's lost Parallax.
Classic controller player.
And this is where the game turns into a mini horror game.
Just you hear everyone around you.
I mean, he's in the circle, or he's
You're
just
outside of gas, by
barely
the
out
way.
of it.
He knows they have to push out too. How's this going to pan out? What's he going to do from here? Tim apparently also in a sniper duel.
He's got the hunting rifle. Makes the window.
Yeah, I do.
I almost just hit him.
Oh!
Other side.
Other guys hit
Yeah,
me.
top Westworld, top
Yeah,
Westworld.
top Westworld hit me. I'm healing a bit.
Definitely want to make sure you're always maxed out.
I think Westworld's moving.
Look where circle played.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's perfect. Just chill.
God, I hate that they changed this glitch.
Okay,
So this is who they're in the duel with.
Bartonologist.
It's gonna be one huge building here soon. Just get ready. In 5 minutes, if
They've
we're
got,
live.
I think, 3
The,
teams.
teams
the
in
dudes northeast on us that I saw are moving up on us.
Okay. We don't really need a pot shot, so unless they're like on us.
So Tim and Reaver are actually in the circle right now, so they can afford to
How high up are
kind
we?
of
We take fall damage?
not necessarily push.
I'm 4
That's
stories up.
4.
You're 3. You're good.
They're not in the same spot Courage was in.
Also notice they're trying to track if everything goes down right now, which one of us is going to take the most damage.
They
They don't want to build up too high unless they really, really need to.
Yeah, it's more resource efficient,
it's
also
chest
less
armor,
risk of
right.
taking falling damage if you get blown out.
It's actually one of the biggest reasons that I've seen to hold on to bouncers,
How,
right? And just
are
have
you
just
feeling that,
one,
dude?
just in
Are you
case you get a
feeling
crazy
that?
build battle. You're to the top, you start hearing everything fall.
Being
just
able to
throw
abort.
bouncer down. Yeah, just
It's
abort.
really
Some
good.
sort of escape plan.
I'm not moving, dude.
I want to hit this dude southeast, to be honest.
We are
Tim.
actually we're like technically in the best spot.
We are in the best spot of the game right now.
Reaver is
Problem
right.
is I only have a gray R and a gray tack if people get close on me. So hey, yo, you got cicadas west.
Tell him, Tim.
You see him roofing?
Yeah, I see them the whole time.
This is dangerous. Any stray sniper bullet
South, not
could.
seeing anything.
I think
Knock
southeast
one
is
out.
getting flanked. I'm like laggy. Like everything's so lagged right now. I don't know what's going on.
All
Like
right, a lot of people are about to die right now. Like a lot of chaos is about to happen. Chaos under the big top.
I'm lagging all over the place. I see this guy.
I'm
I
lagging
literally
too, dude.
can't hit him. Come on.
Everyone's lagging.
You got this, Tim.
If I fall out of my house, I'm mad. Oh, I had this dude.
No.
I actually had him.
If I fall out of
Someone
my
building on
house.
us?
I like
That's
how he
me.
refers to
I
it as
think-
his
Oh,
house.
no, there's a
No,
guy
no,
down.
it's
There's
them,
cicada.
under.
We're good. Cicada, we're good.
Yeah, dude.
I think the lag stopped right now.
No, I'm warping all over the world. Oh, everywhere.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a technological marvel.
I think I'm better. I'm not better.
I can't even snipe.
I can't switch my gun. My gun won't switch.
Bro, if people come
Tim's
down,
in a
just go
panic.
down and like put
Tim!
yourself in a 1x1
Sitcom!
and just hide.
$250,000 tournament, Pogs.
Big pog! Big
I
pog!
can't do anything.
Tim, always in good spirits.
This is who he was in a sniper battle with long ago. At
Man.
this
We
point.
gotta go through these guys north.
28 people left.
I have
Bartonologist is in a tough spot.
You don't say.
That's rough.
This looks a little rough.
He's only got about 500 materials to work with as well. It's not
Dude, I
a
feel
lot
like
when
we
you
should
need to
just
make this
rotate
distance.
with these guys north.
It's right in front of their east.
I mean, I want to use a
That's where
bouncer, but
Tim-
we're probably
his
gonna get
teammate are.
focused, and it's so laggy, bro, that like.
At this point, they
I
just
feel
want
like
to
we
hope.
could just get picked really
When they run across that field, it's like they can't get us all.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about! A straight sniper bullet. Tim, you gotta be careful, my friend.
Now they know they have the advantage. They're just gonna put pressure
Now
on.
Reaver, I mean, this is the tough part, right? If you keep breaking down the wall, it's gonna be hard for Reaver to pick up his teammate.
But you only have 25 seconds to do this.
They're trying to
because
go
they gotta
deeper.
move.
They basically need to lose them in the building.
Say it again.
Well, there's one team that won't be putting pressure on them as they run in.
What are we doing?
I have 25 light, bro. I literally,
Yeah.
I don't.
We gotta play turtle. What are we doing?
On the rotation, we're just gonna rotate right above these guys that are under us. We're just gonna stay right above them, okay? And like we're gonna follow their builds.
Do we
'cause
have the
they're
mats
gonna
to
move in.
stay above them?
I mean, we have.
They're
to, bro.
considering spending resources to stay away from danger.
No, I'm gonna use these stinky nades. I'm gonna use the stinky nades on them.
Down here on phase
Save it.
with Cypher.
Just get into the safe zone.
Okay, they might fight Bartonologist right here.
I'm getting shot in the back and the front. I'm in the safe zone. I'm in the safe zone.
I am too. This leg is unbelievable.
I'm being pushed. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh my god, it's so laggy.
Yeah,
you have any heals for me?
Nothing. Oh my. Bro, I can't even jump my own stairs.
This guy's trying to get me. More turtle. More turtle.
Yeah, keep going. Oh my god.
I have like 600 mats.
How much?
Now,
oh, it's finishing.
Notice
away
that the
from
white
us.
is
It's actually
outside
good.
in the storm. The circles are going to start to move here.
You know what I'm saying? It's
No, sure.
like we'll be able to get there before the guys all over the other side of the circle.
Look how small the circle is. Still 25 people.
Yeah,
This is
this
actually
is
insane.
all about your positioning and how you execute your building strategy here.
This wall
right
is
now,
ours, I don't think.
John Mock and Cypher PK, look at the materials they
So
have.
We just gotta get to this.
And they're
everyone's
close to the
gonna die
white.
Here. We just gotta get to the circle. Do we have a if we had a launch pad, bro, this would be
Crucial.
easy.
Actually in a really good spot to just
I don't
sneak
wanna
out
die
with the
without using
circle.
these C4s.
That's what they need to do. But remember, Bartonologist is
they're
right in
moving
front
in.
of them. There's
They
another
know they
team
have to
below
move.
them as well. I'm not sure what happened to Tim the Tatman and Reaver, but I
Hey, once we get
assume
that
they
next
may have been
level,
able
we
to
got high ground or something.
get back up.
Yeah, I agree.
We're not even high ground, we're just mid ground. And I'm
We'll
gonna
swap
use
over to his
C4
teammate,
to
Cypher.
mid ground, and I'm gonna use C4
He's got a
keep
good
people
amount
low
of
ground.
resources, not quite as good
I'm
as
opening
what
up
John
this,
Mock has, but
This
Yep.
ramp
their
here, so I
combined
can go through here.
resources
You
are
see that?
pretty good.
Also has a good
I'm just
cow in
gonna
the
follow
background
exactly
there.
where you go, so.
Correct.
Really
We have
key for
buildings
winning.
In that area to kind of
Get the support.
Good
Looking
morale
over his
boost.
shoulder, keeping an eye.
Yeah.
We get on top of that house. You know what I'm talking about? The house, the first house that's in the safe zone, like this, the house over here. Yeah.
If we can get in there, bro, do you have a trapper now?
I don't.
Yeah, I
Here
have
it goes.
one trap.
Everybody's gonna be doing the shuffle.
And like you said, for everyone at home, it's like, why is that outside? This is the change from season 5. Circle
Oh my God,
7,
this
8,
is-
and
I
9.
can't-
The circle can move outside
I
of
might
the
die in
zone.
storm here. I might die.
No, you're good, bro.
No, the rubber band is
Oh,
down.
look at
Oh,
them
yeah,
right
I
next
see
to him.
that. We're almost here.
Oh, they're so close.
He's just not going to push. You're just
I'm
going to
in,
hang out
I'm
right
in,
here.
I'm in.
He just wanted to get in the
Oh
zone.
my God, they are right
Yeah.
next to each other. They're neighbors.
14
It's
people in the
finishing
circle.
behind us.
Let me get out.
Your C4 opportunity.
I see 2 of them. I killed 2.
Team Liquid.
Okay.
I'm
the
6
loot there?
ones max.
Still,
I
both
don't
their
know, it's
teammates
like
alive?
To my southeast, probably. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
grab
here.
it.
he's got C4.
6-1
Oh,
max.
C4 is going to be beautiful.
I don't know. It's like to my southeast.
Yeah,
probably.
the C4 is going to be very
didn't
helpful
grab
in
it.
this scenario.
Grab
10
it?
players left now.
There's people right next to it. But I could probably clinger spam them.
Here
There
comes
he
the
goes.
C4.
I got it.
20
Alright,
seconds.
nice.
The circle's going to start making some distance.
That's a
Putting my brick.
big distance.
Yeah,
dude.
and they're actually on a very bad side of the circle.
Oh, no, they're getting exploded out from under them. And the sneak bomb.
I'm safe over here in the corner.
Now this is
For
tough
about
because
5
they
seconds.
had to give away position. Liquid
5
needs to
seconds
actually
on
run
zone.
back
I know,
out
I know.
towards the white, past these enemies that are attacking them.
Guys to our right.
Look how much damage.
One
this
more
circle's
team
doing.
eliminated.
They're making a high ground play.
Hey, I'm C4 in them.
He dropped.
Oh, watch us C4 ourselves. Oh god, I'm in with them.
Everyone's here.
Behind us,
Ah!
behind us.
Whoa!
Got him.
Alright, I'm hiding.
What?
Hold on.
Was he pickaxing?
I'm getting exploded.
Nades, nades,
I
nades.
think he was trying to break through walls.
Fuck, it's so
Because
loud.
if you can't edit it,
you
and
gotta
somebody
break
else,
through.
the storm
Oh,
is
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Tom, they're above,
4
I'm clingering
people
it.
alive.
Okay.
Oh, I clingered.
Oh, no!
Good. It's all good.
You gotta be careful
Guys,
with those.
those are he's clearly mind gaming.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
clingering
trying
out the
to
high ground team.
break the
They're gonna fall.
connector.
I'm chugging a pot. I'm gonna grab a nade launcher.
Made him fall.
Alright, one of them's knocked. Play slow.
We could go for high. I think we
It's
can get
just
high.
them and one more team
Where is he?
possibly.
Right,
It
one's
sounds like-
right
it
above
sounds like
us.
one's
Do you still have C4?
He said he just knocked one, so
No.
that's yeah.
It's it 1v1.
Oh, I see him. He's right on my head, trying to C4 me.
All right.
Yep, he's
Build
on
it
top.
out.
He's on top.
Yeah. You shoot it out. Edit your wall.
Oh, this is tough.
Shooting him.
Liquid is low
Minigun.
ground.
Gonna hold stop. Non-stop minigun.
Oh, here we go.
Shoot it down.
Non-stop minigun.
150
47 net.
bullets.
Use it gonna fall. He's gonna fall.
Yep.
This is it. They got this.
The circle's moving.
Yeah!
Oh! Dude, let's fucking go,
Yeah,
Tom. With
congratulations.
Let's fucking
Liquid
go.
with the first win.
I'm shaking.
Yeah, I've never been in that situation. Yeah, when I get in my games, it's like a 1v1. Like I feel that heartbeat. I can't imagine the heartbeat when it's like 50 people in that circle and there's $50,000 on the line. Congratulations.
Well, it's not like they're gonna lose the 50,000 if they leave.
No, but it's like, yeah, but
way worse.
Sure.
If you come in last, by the way, we're taking $50,000 away from you.
Everyone who's here, you
That's
gotta
where
make
it's coming
top 20. You gotta make top 20. But that was so at the end, so many people. I really didn't think about the fact that it's like as you are building to move, the walls you are placing, if anyone's behind you,
They're
that becomes
blocking.
a huge roadblock for them.
That's why it's much better to be on the front end of the storm, like we saw Cypher in that situation where he was able to be kind of pushing that storm as it was moving rather than behind, because everybody has already built the obstructions there. So you need to figure out how to blast your way through. Things that I really liked about Liquid, they held a lot of really great resources. They both had explosives, clingers on one side and then C4s on the other side, and they made sure that they didn't have the high ground, but they didn't waste their resources trying to challenge that. They just made sure they did demolishing appropriately. They dropped the teammate and got themselves in a 2v1 situation, and then you just have somebody with a minigun tearing down the buildings, and then somebody else just trying to eliminate the player.
Yeah.
But even the decisions they had to make, like with that new circle, they all had to decide, okay, we're doing high ground, low ground, where are we going to stay? How do we use the least amount of resources? Once all of a sudden that circle pops, now they're like, where do we go? Now they have to decide. They were already like outside trying to plot where they're going to be able to run to, and then from there they want to make sure that they can get to the nice clean spot. So that new mechanic now all of a sudden changes all the decisions. Now they need resources. They need to save things like the minigun and ammunition to be able to tear down that last squad. You can't do it to 4. There's no way you'll have the ammunition for that. So the decision making at the end definitely all had to change for them.
Really well played from Chapin 72 Hour, and very deserved. I mean, they spent a lot of time, especially when the playground mode was out. They just figured out a lot of different building scenarios and also kind of went into fights, faux fights in the playground mode, trying to figure out what happens when you don't have the option to demolish buildings, and also what happens when you do. And that evidently paid out for them because they knew, hey, high ground is really important, but there's an alternate way that we can actually handle the situation. And they did it beautifully.
Well played indeed from them. We have some replays from that first match. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Again, we've got, this is what's on the line. $50,000 going to first place. We are doing the double victory format. So basically, whoever wins two victory royales, twice, you're it.
So this could end next game.
Yeah, if Liquid can do a repeat right now, congratulations, money goes to them. We'll be back next week. Here's that just headshot from Tim on Tim.
Man, we were even talking about it. A stray sniper bullet could just end the game for you.
Yeah.
That's how that played out.
Two people. Non-stop minigun.
He even announced it. I'm not letting go.
Non-stop it.
I'm taping down the mouse button, baby.
Yeah. It just gets so hard. It's so difficult in a 2v1 situation if you have a teammate.
Fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go, Tom. We're the best.
If you have a teammate.
Yeah, Tom, we are the best.
We are. You are. I mean, technically,
you are the best.
My favorite part was, I'm shaking.
I'm shaking. It's the most honest thing ever. So at that final circle, right? In this specific 2 victory format, right, where you know people are going to be trying to stay alive as long as possible. We get into circle 7, 8, 9 with 15, 20 people still alive. What is the thing that you are like hoping you still have? Is it C4? Is it? I really love the the stink bombs. I think that's amazing in that situation, right? So what? Rainey, I'll ask you first. What is the thing that you're gonna pick one thing? You can have it. What do you want?
If it was only one thing, I would probably pick high ground. If it was just one thing.
I wanted to pick
whatever
up
that
some
is.
high ground early on.
Whatever that is, terrain, or if it's your building, or if it's resources, maybe that's the better way to say it.
Okay.
If it was just one thing,
you're
that's
just
what I would
going
pick.
high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it was just one thing.
Not a specific weapon, not a specific. Yeah. Okay. Carpet.
I don't know. C4 is fun because you just get to watch everything crumble and then you just look for the thing falling. But it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there he is. Hey! But it is really fun. Sticky bombs kind of make their own building their own enemy because if they are trapped in a really, really small area and you check a couple of really nice ones, now they have to make sure they can edit real quick. And if it's not one of these players, that might take a little bit longer, which is like a lot more damage that you can put on them. Plus, it's a little bit more of a mind game because you just kind of throw it at them, watch them freak out, try and find an exit, and then just watch. I'd probably go stink bomb just because they're a little bit more fun to mess with people. But
I feel like the thing that I would really want is a trap. Like I feel like watch everyone running. Like as you're running, if you like know someone's behind you, just put a trap in the wall. And then
that means that they have to destroy that. And the traps actually make it so it's actually tough to break through because you need to be very careful about the angle you approach and how you're actually approaching destroying that actual wall.
Yeah.
You need to figure out, okay, if I sidestep here, and if you have multiple traps, then it's literally like a maze.
Right, right. And the circle's pushing on you. That's the chaos.
When you don't have the time to actually break through the walls, that's when the panic starts to set.
Yeah.
So that made me think of a question, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
What is the one thing that you put in your kit that you know doesn't help you win the game at all, but you just like to play with?
A pistol.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I love the revolver. It is so much fun for me. It resets so quickly. It's so much fun taking people out with it. Because I'm like, what? He's
revolver.
Pretty sure it's a revolver. And then you drop it because they're spectating you, and then you're like,
That's
yeah,
a good question.
it was.
I'm not sure. I feel like the closest thing I can get to that of like making someone feel like, wow, he just killed with a revolver, is when you after you eliminate someone, then you just start pickaxing them, and then you look like a total it's just crazy. We just got word that for the next game we are disabling C4. That is huge.
Uh-oh.
That actually kind of throws everything
that changes the game.
So while we think about this, just kind of refresh over the format here for the Fortnite Summer Skirmish Series. It is going to be 8 weeks where Epic is giving away $8 million, and every single week is a new format. For week number 1, which is what you guys are watching right here, teams are participating in 10 duo matches, and it concludes when either a team has achieved 2 victory royales
There's a team with 1 victory royale now.
That's right. That's right, Rainey.
Is this?
That means there's just 1 win away.
After the 10, if we don't have someone who's won twice, we're going to look at if they got a victory royale. Then we're going to look at their average placement and then elimination. So here it is. So far, match 1 going over to Liquid Chap and Liquid 72 hours.
I want to know the story behind that name. 72 hours.
What? Yeah. Is there a quick reference?
Hey, there's stories about divine beings that have taken that requisite amount of time to do certain things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is that? Oh, that's it.
Is it?
That's it. He is a divine being of Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's his claim to fame.
And it takes me about 72 hours to build a fortress.
Yeah.
That's me. It takes me about 72 hours. Someone starts shooting me. I'm like, wall.
That's my fort.
Ramp.
Oh, wait, yeah, and then ramp. Is anyone behind me? I don't care. I can't turn on that fast.
Yeah, I got trapped. If you guys are watching along at home, yeah, you are. I guess how can you not be doing? Hey, if you guys are in the future or the past, as you guys are watching along at home, please make sure if you guys have funny moments, Twitch clips, or the timestamps from YouTube, go ahead and tweet at us using hashtag Summer Skirmish, and you might have that put up here on the broadcast. That's the quick. You go on view. Oh, how many views my clip get? Like, oh, how many views? This is the best way to get your clip.
It's at minimum 6 billion and a half views. At minimum is what you'll get if we put that on the broadcast. Yeah.
I wonder so for the Pro-Am, the last time that this was on, it broke just a ton of records for views. I wonder if we'll ever get to the day where it's like, hey, we're watching that Fortnite series. 3.6 billion people tuning in. It's just like literally like a third of the human population is watching.
There's no way.
Why not? Why can't we? Why can't we get there?
I'd assume servers. I don't know. Can they handle that?
We'll get there.
Well, by that point, you have so many people invested in the show, you could just play telephone wire literally with the people.
That would be
a 3.6 billion person telephone wire game.
Gotcha.
You ever play that game? You seem really confused.
No, I'm super confused.
Where you like tell somebody something and then they have to listen and tell the next person.
Like the old school telephone game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and then
is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right. All right, cool.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, totally went over my head. Just a note also for why we are disabling C4, it's going to be for server stability. So as you guys saw, everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's like rubber banding, I'm lagging. So it seems like C4 can contribute to that. So we want to make sure that the players have the optimal experience to perform to the best. A lot of practice has been going on. I watched yesterday. A lot of streamers have been going through this. We talked about how the invite can span anywhere from streamers, content creators to Reddit, Reddit mods. And I was thinking, man, what if you I wouldn't want to kill a Reddit mod, right? They see like, oh, Myth killed me. Banned.
Eliminated, yeah.
Banned for life.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're no longer allowed.
Eliminate me from the game. Eliminate you from Reddit.
Eliminate you from everywhere. Yeah, exacyly.
Yeah.
All the eliminations.
Good luck making posts and
promoting yourself. If you don't have Reddit, I don't know what you have anymore.
Also, the showdowns. If we didn't talk about this early on the show, if you're like, oh man, I want to participate in the showdown, like I want to do this. The 27th of July is another showdown. So Fortnite will have another opportunity.
Your chance to get
in.
Showdown. Is that what you just said?
That sounds really intense.
Another showdown.
No,
wow.
another showdown.
I like that.
It's your chance to be invited to participate for $50,000. Also, super interested, we're going to get to you who got the most eliminations for that last match to see who took home the first $6,500. But getting it ready into match number 2.
Hey, do dinosaurs like that, that looks like a Tyrannosaurus of some sort. Do they live in the desert?
They might have.
that
I wasn't
possible?
alive
You know
back
what?
then, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
born shortly
sorry.
after.
Okay.
Above you, yeah.
Got it.
I was
Sorry
born a
about
couple
that.
billion
That's
years
fine.
after that.
I
So.
think I land before them.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't think about that.
There's gonna be people here.
So here we go, Tim and Tatman landing in
Are
the
we
new
committing?
Viking
Hell yeah, dude.
area.
I love this
Never-
place.
never
Super nice.
back
I
down,
always go for the
fall,
ship.
fall.
And right by the
That
ship,
guy
so there's the
landed
chest,
before
which I
me.
think is the trap,
They
because then
landed.
right behind the trap is usually a gun. So what you do is you get the gun, they're like, I got the chest, and then you shoot them. And you get both.
Uh-oh. Panic!
He's
Panic!
I'm out. I'm
He's-
out.
Oh, he's one.
I'm
Yeah,
not
just go.
taking it.
It's fine.
I'm out, dude.
Dude, I think I hit him 4 times for 23.
Man, that is
Listen,
unfortunate.
we're
Reaver
calling
just
that a bad
leaves.
land.
Yeah, bad landing.
That's right, Tim. It's not you, it's the landing.
Breaking up tree.
Round 2.
Hit him 2 times.
Now this is always the most interesting for me to watch the early game when there's not a
Partners
lot
in
of
the building,
mats.
East.
You just have to work with what you got.
Is a teammate
His
mid.
partner's in the building, east.
It's out of that guy. Knocked
Right.
him. Fake.
I'm gonna full dead. Teammates east.
Not playing the game anymore.
I think.
Stop.
The tan.
Someone get the eliminations
right?
while he can.
Yeah.
The light marine.
Smart move.
Let's push them together.
Okay, coming.
How
He has
sweet.
a bunch of mats.
Myth and Hamlins were eliminated earlier on in the first game. Let's see if they can do a little bit better here. It's like you said, they are one of the more popular combinations of players.
Should be in here.
No, I saw him rotate northeast. I don't think he's been here.
Alright, he's out. Okay, let's start farming south then. You got a good loadout?
Yeah, I have a great loadout.
Alright.
The confidence. I like it.
Good enough.
He said great. Not even good enough. He's got a great loadout.
Hamlins is probably rolling.
He might have
money.
went Rift, to be honest. Wouldn't be shocked if something like that.
I'll get the chest in his trailer real quick.
Alright, word.
Oh, there's a blue AR.
Have you ever
over here.
counted how
Can we
many
get that?
mushrooms there are?
Yeah.
In
Dusty
Dusty Divot?
Yeah.
No.
Somebody should count.
I see it.
It's like how many? Like, do you,
Drinking a big
I mean,
pot.
there's
I'm sure there's a band.
Word up.
And
be a
challenge
there's a
alert.
band of
Somebody go
mushrooms.
count all the mushrooms.
Please, and let me know.
open up Fortnite, land at Dusty.
Hope no one else
Try
did.
to make yourself not a
There's
threat.
Explodes. Yes, fucking stickies, dude.
Clingers, we saw
So
how
good.
valuable they were in the last game.
We
Explosive.
Sucks
low
for
key
him.
gonna have
Super
to
good.
play those for like 1v1, bro.
Oh, you know what?
I mean, ideally, yeah.
What? Seeing that concussion
Get that
grenade
farm
made me
game up.
thought, I want that at the end. I want to be able to blast someone off at the top.
The impulse.
The impulse grenade, yeah. I want. That's what I want at the end.
All right, players are generally
You want
going to
the
be
sauce
kind
or
of
some dude?
moving towards the center of the circle if they feel like they can afford that risk, or just farming for materials,
I have
looking
a
for
scar.
more
auto.
wood, stone, brick, whatever you want to call it, metal,
Mats.
mats,
That's what I meant.
carpets.
We got typical
Bugs.
typical
That's what I
gamer
meant,
here in
bro.
Thief.
There's a medkit over there, dude. Grab it.
7,283,545.
That is concurrent viewer count.
Remember that number.
I have a scar.
Oh, it's going down. Up.
Auto, and
It's going down and up and up.
I need a better AR. I have a bluebird.
That is
but I don't
currently
like
his. That is his 8 p.m. right
looking
now.
over here.
Oh,
That is
Oh.
insane. Uh-oh.
I don't want to fight him.
got the epic assault rifle.
I hit him
I don't
hard.
want to fight him.
It didn't do any damage though. It didn't even show numbers. So stupid. They're both here. There's
We were
one
watching
on the
typical
left wall,
gamer right now.
345. You see him?
Yeah.
And then there's one to the right.
He tried to.
Almost hit the clinger.
That was actually
I
insane.
said we don't fight him. We go to
Did he clinger himself?
No,
or was
no,
that
no.
Thieves?
His,
Fight him.
yeah. His
We can try to
Thieves,
get
Thieves
Nah,
was just
I don't
flinging
think
him.
it's worth. You don't really have any shields.
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, let's leave out the back then.
Already dipped this shield here. More mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, careful, because we're leaving the high ground here.
That's very true.
I mean,
Very
we
careful.
could fight them, but we don't have to. We're gonna fight a team lonely though.
Look at the
Teleporting.
patience, the discipline that is displayed by these players.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Where do you
I'm
wanna
like, I
go
hear
then?
gunshots. Let's go.
Let's go! The
Not one.
gunshot is, we're like flies.
Yeah.
Gunshots to
Yeah,
us are like lights to flies.
Is it light or is it like moths?
Moths,
Tommy, down
maybe.
here. You want it?
Maybe flies are more like
So I think we
fruits
should
or
go-
like.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't have enough
North or straight south?
knowledge on this subject to actually say either.
North around it, maybe?
But we're gonna fight the
True.
people lonely, dude.
I have not
Oh,
been a
there's
fly
rift
in my
over there.
life.
Let's take the rift.
Yeah,
60.
so no.
Neither have I been a moth.
Moths are my
Okay, let's
favorite
go
animal.
on it Until like
That's actually not even a lie.
They're
Guys, he's
using
not
it.
saying this
They're
as a joke.
using it.
He's that weird. He is that weird.
See us, back up.
I think they're awesome.
Maybe one day they'll release a glider that's a moth.
Hey, Epic.
Hello.
Moth glider.
They're not gonna fight us. Is it one more
Coward.
there?
Coward.
Did they use a different one? They used the one that we
Well, he
saw.
doesn't have very good weaponry for anything.
Yeah, let's go. We can get
mid
the
to long
rocket
range
rifle
right
in
now.
his chest.
Mm-hmm.
We need, bro, I swear there's someone in that bush.
I mean, TAC SMGs
Dude,
are
the bush
kind of
on the tiki.
surprisingly good.
Go find out.
Let's see if he's right.
Bro, I swear to God.
Again, for anyone just tuning in, we're in match number 2 here of the Summer Skirmish. The 2 victory
somebody here.
format.
Never mind. Dude,
Man,
I thought he was in it, man. I'm sorry. He's wild, dude.
You got me excited, Carpet.
Yeah, I was ready. No, he said he swears.
It has.
He was prepared
My trust
to
is
put his own integrity on the line for that.
trust is gone.
Oh, wait, there's somebody
And
right here?
first team to
105?
2
Are we fighting?
victories wins.
I'm lagging. I'm teleporting too.
All right.
105 here.
Let's take a look. Myth is. Oh no! He nearly did the classic, the traditional.
Same, bro.
Oh, danger!
Close.
Got him.
Holy snap!
Other guys on me.
Right.
I got him. I got him.
Kingrichard?
He's going to drop back now.
Alright,
He's
word.
like midway.
I'm medding.
Okay. You got time. Take your time. That's it.
All right.
That is just so nerve-wracking. The sound of a trap.
Did you like?
Yep.
Oh! Oh! Wow! Look at that! Look at that teamwork there on dark and yellow. Nicely done. Now we're on Merksman and ya boy Wildcat.
He's not just anybody. He's yo boy.
Oh man, the circle's pushing in. This feels
bad.
This feels good.
Got some high ground here.
Hit him coming down.
Nice.
Typical's down.
This is the other side of the
Everyone's out
fight.
here in the box.
Watching. They said there was nobody there, but surprise. Somebody was there.
Lies.
More lies.
The other one's right here.
Hey, thanks for the follow
Yeah, thanks.
on Merksman.
I mean, yeah, we are a welcoming community.
Yeah.
Follow all.
Thank you.
Come to me. I don't wanna.
Found you.
Okay, they're trying to break it down. And remember, when there's one teammate shooting out walls and one teammate shooting out the opponent,
Knock him down.
really easy to get the elimination there. And it looks like
Got
your boy
advantages here.
got it.
You have SMG.
Do they have a jump pad? How are they gonna get out of here?
What?
It's just
Have a lot of
I'm
With
not
Their
sure
own 2
how-
feet,
Here you go,
Carpet,
here's
with their
49.
own 2 feet.
Guess we'll see.
All right, here's the FaZe team that we watched. They were doing pretty well, I think, in the first match.
Okay. Watch out. These shoes might be one hit.
They're playing really aggressively.
So what he's talking about there is the trees being one hit. If you walk up to a tree, you look first to see if it has HP missing. Because a lot of people will just get it down to 1 hit and then leave it, so they don't
I don't wanna get
create
caught
a
right here.
giant, basically
AIDS.
footprint of like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah,
Look for me.
We can get on Castle Rock.
Stone Mountain.
I love how the skin and him, one and the same.
Why not?
That's right, yeah.
Identifier.
That was made for Stone Mountain,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
This is quite the stance. Power stance.
He's got his canteen, his shovel.
It's like walking around a corner and having a big bearded dude just shoot an RPG at me. Like, I'm out. I'm done. That's it.
That's a situation I hope to never find myself
You
in.
win. Yeah.
Keep getting that finish points, baby.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting spot. So Stone Mountain, of course, as you can see in the top left, has lost his teammate.
All right, I'm thinking about going out the back side of the tunnel and up the back hill.
Yep.
Trying to confirm some plans with his teammate. They're both trying to put their brains together. Oh, no.
He's trying to... Oh!
Wow, what a knock.
Valkyrie! Be careful. Here comes the rockets. This is the situation that you were having nightmares over.
Can he get the eliminations?
Oh, wow. Just everything.
Look at that
Look at the timing.
Look at that!
Sorry about that, Vic.
Oh, the
Needed the
apology. I love it.
Wow.
Even
Stone
he don't feel
Mountain.
too good about it.
That was tactical, cold-blooded,
20 seconds.
calculated.
That was bearded.
Max wood.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
More
One
AR
explode,
ammo.
though. I only have 1 AR. Should I switch?
No, there's more AR ammo. Look. Now you make your decision. You're on short side circle, by the way.
You like that?
Now
Well,
make your decision.
I was just helping you
Short
pick up
side or
ammo, man.
You got 10
I'm
seconds.
keeping the RPG. If I get more rockets, if I get lucky enough, it's going to be...
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need.
Look at that. The strategy.
Room.
Yeah. Keeping it. He's got one left, but
we talk about saving resources, and that definitely helped Liquid. And Stone Mountain's
Sorry
on
about that, Vic.
same. He's smiling while he says that.
Just absolutely.
Hey, do you believe him? Sorry about
I
that, Vic.
think they killed him.
Tell me! Tell me the truth!
There's a couple moments where your friends apologize to you, and you know that's not true.
You have this wide grin, ear to ear, while they say
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to win.
Sorry I beat you.
Oh, no.
But I'm just better. Apologize.
Yeah. Hey, you know, quiet is good. Things are all peaceful on the northern front.
I feel like actually the opposite always when I play this
These
game.
guys might just be pushing people early.
The quieter it is, the more I assume my head is in someone's.
Yeah, I'm being watched
Yeah.
right now. Elimination around the corner.
You guys are so neurotic.
Red Barnes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they saw me.
Circle's coming in. 60 players still remaining.
Yeah, it's gonna get intense real quick here. I mean, we saw the same basically situation, right? 60 people around this time, and really the thing to watch out for is once the map shrinks,
out here?
everybody's
ignore
gonna start
ammo
fighting.
crates.
It's
It's
gonna be
the one time I
chaos.
want 'em.
3 teams, 4 teams, scrambles.
We're going to leave Stone Mountain here. Go over and check out Courage, see how he's doing.
I'm going to shoot this
Yo,
kid.
one's behind us. One's behind us. There's 2. They're on the edge of the storm. They're moving towards the mountain, the other mountain, not
Look at
ours.
that description.
And then the other guys on top of it. Oh, that mountain wasn't safe. All the guys behind us are moving. You might. Yo, what's that? There's a scope there down here. I'm
Talking
gonna
about
grab it.
all the teams are gonna start coming into contact with each other.
I shot at
They're
the
gonna
kid in the second story of second highest floor of Trump.
They gotta get busy, Toma.
He's looking for that scope AR they left behind.
Oh
Means they must have
wow,
just
this
gotten out of a
circle's
fight,
loot
maybe?
lake, bro.
Really?
Yeah, loot lake.
The hell is this?
I say we definitely just wait it out until they're all fighting.
Okay.
There's
Courage,
a
are you
set up
sure
right
you
here,
saw
too.
it?
I can't find it.
Red.
Okay.
We're here for moral support, Courage.
Hey,
hey, there it is.
It took so long for me to find. Their clingers are down here now.
Okay. And now let's farm up.
Okay.
I'll give you back your hunting rifle.
Look at the materials Courage has. Took the time to farm up. That's gonna feel really good.
830 wood, 400 brick, 500 metal.
The only thing is, how is he going to establish a safe position in the circle, or can he hold out long enough until the circle starts roaming around?
See if they have a launch pad, maybe some bouncers.
I like the habit of not knocking down trees, even when it's like no one's ever going to walk through here again. Like you're not.
Yeah,
no one's
yeah.
gonna walk.
Swap it, Courage.
I mean,
Do it.
Swap it.
I have an SMG still.
Yeah, perfect. Yep, just use the SMG, man. TAC SMG is where all the heat is.
I'm just chilling, bro. We're definitely rotating.
All the heat.
They're gonna be right here on that, like on this.
Checking in with
marker
covert.
above us.
Faster zone though. Keep in mind.
Yeah, they're gonna be right there, Red.
Covert GG lost his buddy. Oh, somebody is building some stuff.
Right here.
Let's see if we can track these guys down. He doesn't
Sneaky,
have explosives.
sneaky.
He has the
They're
drum
close.
gun. Oh, nope. Yep. I feel like this. Oh!
Oh
It's them. It's them again.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
yeah,
that's
they're
Chap.
just bunkered up again.
They're hey,
Hey, they're
this is
alive.
what we're talking about.
Bunkered up again.
In double victory
I'm their
royale,
only kill.
if Liquid Chap and 72 are, and evidently they are both alive right now.
Yeah.
And they're playing safe. He just said it. He's like he's Chap's only kill right now, or elimination right now.
Yep. This is rough. I think that means Liquid might be very
thought
well
maybe they would
suited to
share
make a
their
big
bunker
play
with
here and
me.
take the game.
But here's something that this game mode brings up is headhunting, right? So if anyone sees Liquid knock somebody, let's go find them.
Yeah.
I know they've won.
Listen for the gun that they
Listen.
eliminated with.
Yeah.
Here's a
Here's a
yo-yo, keep it up replay.
Oh, edit it out. He controlled the wall. No. Nice.
Just barely.
Really well done. Controlling wall is so good, you can edit it out. Your opponent can't replace that wall.
We could sneak past. We could drop down west and sneak past if you want.
I love it.
Box in.
Yeah.
We're getting sniped
Yep.
at. I don't know where.
Just drop in and we'll box in down here.
We're gonna get high.
We could go northwest here. Get boxed in towards all this build.
Uh-oh.
We're getting shot.
That's a tough shot to make.
Remember,
We can just turtle.
right
high
up there on the
around
mountain
here.
to the left.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where.
Oh
that's
my
where
God.
Team Liquid is.
What? The lag, Dave.
That's where
Are you
Chap, the
I can't
teammate.
even move.
Yeah. Just get in. Right next to us?
Yep.
Yeah. Right next to us. We're boxing in completely. It's too laggy.
I'm just holding.
He's literally right next to me.
They're playing.
Please, guys,
the
coexist.
safe
Get
plan.
away.
Hey guys, let's coexist. Let's just
Kill people.
Let's agree to disagree. We're just gonna just make to the end. Here's one shot, girl.
I can't build.
And her teammate chicalive.
Oh my god, this is so laggy.
Got a one shot.
Oh my, I can't like do anything. I can't do anything.
I'm dying. I put a launch pad out and left and left. We need 3 people to die.
I'm coming over to
lagging
you.
all over the
Here
place.
it comes.
Yeah, this. Alright, the two of them to your north are super weak, by the way. This is me, Chica. This is me.
Okay, okay.
Oh my, it's so laggy.
We might want to go.
Chica activated the Terminator
We might
voice
want to go to that glass
communication.
building. Were they still there?
Chica, can we try to kill these guys in the north really quick? Let me just fire an RPG. You ready?
Okay, okay, okay.
Let's just try. Let's just try.
One shot, girl.
Okay.
Doesn't want the pressure from behind. She's making sure we clear out everyone over on that side, over on the
so
northeast.
laggy.
It is important.
I'm running. How you doing on ammo?
I'm okay, I'm okay.
Alright, Chica, so we'll go directly west, and then, oh my god. Are we just gonna go directly west? Chica, can you hear me?
Wait, yeah, I can hear you directly west. Yeah, yeah.
We have 40 seconds to figure out our plan.
There
It's
are a
just
lot of people here.
chaos.
42 people, and the circle is tiny.
I have 61 AR left.
You want to just drop down?
All right.
Right now, nah.
Like, wait for
So
the
remember,
zone?
their
I think we
struggle, they
kinda
had a
wanna,
lot
like,
of materials, but
chill
it looks
up
like they
here.
need to spend
I kinda
a
wanna go
good
get
bit
their
of it.
loot. Go get their loot. Go get their
checking
loot.
out Courage and Baldy.
You're still in those close walls. Just heads up.
That's fine.
Quick drop, quick loot. Let's go.
2 bouncers now. You grabbing that
Got
scar?
bouncers.
I'm getting it.
Good. I might drop the scope. They are now.
Right in front of us. Right in
Yo,
front
to
of
our
us.
right.
Yep.
Right behind you.
crap.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
Tag the one there.
Yeah.
Can I get
All right,
you?
let's see what Courage does.
Maybe.
I'm getting this storm. I'm sticking it.
Oh, look at this. What a teammate.
Is he about to say, I'm staying here?
What a teammate.
We're at the bounce pad out of here.
Oh my gosh. Look at
Bounce
this
padding.
teamwork.
Yep.
Ah! Oh, good
Oh,
luck.
no.
That's
Good
high
luck.
distortion and coaching. It's lagging so bad.
Dude, I can't even move, bro. I cannot even move, bro. I cannot even move, bro.
One
One more time. One more time.
Oh my god. I can't even move.
Got him.
Please, God, I just want to live.
Oh
I'm just a young
god.
boy.
This is real dangerous.
34 people.
Okay, let's see if he can make his way out of this situation. He's trying to gain height.
I'm just a young boy. I can't get out of the zone.
Oh no!
Why? Why? What?
No.
Courage.
I feel so bad.
Trying to save the friend.
Bro, life hands you lemons, you gotta make lemonade, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, holy moly, bro.
Staying in the circle is so good for you right now. And they have a metal fort that they're
Maybe I
sitting
have
on top
40
of.
spectators in game. Yeah, I'm afraid to peek, bro. Like, if server was fine, then I would peek, but...
His teammate giving him good advice. Life
face-
gives
our
you
face is
lemons.
that
You make lemonade. Trying to make the best out of the
Yeah, but the server's back
situation.
to normal.
Unless
Is
you
that what
don't
that
like
means?
lemonade.
Yeah.
And then you probably shouldn't do that.
I always thought
This
it was
guy
like
is
a
still,
hydration tip.
West.
He's probably gonna try to look for his teammates' fucking loot. Oops.
All right, let's take a look here. It looks like both Myth and Hamlins were able to actually live through the game this time.
Now, here's a big question, though. Is Liquid still alive?
That's what we need
Those
to
are the
know.
key individuals to watch out
we
for.
don't have to move during the
Oh my gosh, in the water.
They're doing the Navy SEAL stuff.
They're just gonna make it to the end.
But look
they
at their
might take
materials.
this.
So they have clingers, they have explosives, and a porta fort. But I mean, at least as far as 72 hours goes, he has no material.